Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
Welcome to the United States of Paranormal Podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is I, Golden J, hanging out with
the Rocker Chick
and
J-Dub.
What is going on in the world?
She was quick on the draw on that one.
She's excitable.
I'm animated, remember?
You are animated, and that's why part of the Patreon will have all of these videos for everybody to watch.
See all my stupid faces I make. And
listen,
yeah.
I was watching one as I was clipping the other day, and before we start, we do a click track so that we have a clack, but we all have our little signs that we hold up. Mm-hmm. And there's J-Dub with the sign pressed to the side of her face with her finger up her nose. And this is how I flipped the video on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, it's little
surprises. That should be like a picture on TikTok or something.
Yeah, I should put that up.
That's fine. It's a little surprise for you.
I did do...
It's a jump scare.
You want a jump scare? You want a fucking jump scare? I walked into our accounting building this morning, and as I walk in, I don't know if you've ever been in there, but it's it's 2 doors. You have a door, a little foyer, and another door. And then I walk straight in. I drop the mail off in here, and the one girl, her office, I can see it right as I walk in. And every morning when I'm in there, I always say good morning, so on and so forth. And this morning she looked at me kind of funny. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's up? And she goes, we heard the door and we didn't realize who was coming in. And I'm like, it's not unusual for me to come in. She goes, no, it's not. And all of a sudden this fucking head, just a head, poked around the corner of this door. And it was Jerry. I love Jerry.
With that big old gold head.
I love Jerry. Don't get me wrong. But he's a goofy looking motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And Jerry's tall. So this head was way up here. And I looked at him and I looked at her and I said, I watch paranormal videos. I do a paranormal podcast. Hell, I've spent the last 2 or 3 days diving into a unsolved murder that has all these different twists and turns. And that is still the scariest motherfucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh. I don't know that I can sleep tonight. That's going to keep me up, I think, now just thinking about it.
You got your diapers. You can wear one to bed.
Who's going to change me in the morning?
Yourself.
Not me.
But isn't that what love's all about?
Oh, nope.
You can just...
You're still able to do it yourself, so you can do it yourself. I have faith in you.
But isn't that the whole deal with wearing a diaper is you don't have to clean yourself?
If you come to work smelling like shit or piss, I'm going to tell you...
You going to send me home?
No, I'm going to tell you go get a new one and go put a new one on.
Well, I'll still smell like it.
And yes, Logan, we are back on the poop top.
I will give you butt wipes to clean yourself with.
See, that's love right there, ladies and gentlemen. When the boss will give you butt wipes.
Oh, my.
It's terrible. That's terrible.
It is what it is.
It definitely is something, that's for sure. So, yeah.
It's a good one.
Been a minute. What's been going on?
Not much.
You had a birthday.
I did have a birthday.
You're old.
I am old. I feel it in my knees and in my feet. What?
In your feet?
My feet fucking hurt all of a sudden. It's like 51, feet hurt. What the fuck?
It's because you didn't break your boots in correctly.
No, but I did get some different, because I always buy inserts, so I got some different ones, and I don't think I like them that well. So I may have to swap them out. That may be this project for this weekend.
There you go.
I am heading to Hall of Heroes Comic-Con this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you have a busy weekend.
I do, because Lindsay scored me some comics tickets too, so.
Yay.
I asked you if you wanted them.
I said yay.
Yeah, he called me. He's like, you want to go see the comics? I said, nope.
I did think about it because I was like, do they serve alcohol there?
They do.
But it's like $12 for a shot of beer or something.
It's only $9 and you get a big can.
Oh, big can.
Yeah. But they have margaritas.
Their margarita was pretty good.
I still don't want to do it.
Okay.
You can take all your friends.
That's what I told him. Ask the boys.
That's why I ask you guys if you guys want to go.
No.
We're not the boys.
You guys are my only friends.
No.
No. Actually, Gunner is going to go, but I got to get with the rest of the crew to see who's all going yet. So.
Well, there you go. You got it.
But yeah, Hall of Heroes, Comic-Con this weekend. Of course, by the time this episode comes out, it'll be like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But Ryan Hurst is going to be there. Oh, yeah. There you go. Crickets.
Who's that?
Is that
Ryan Hurst played Opie in Sons of Anarchy.
I didn't watch it. Wasn't
She
scary.
only watched spooky and murder mystery things.
It's not scary.
So instead of motorcycles, if they had horses, you would have watched it.
No, because
It's
I haven't
actually a
seen
damn
Yellowstone.
scary show. I mean, this show, like,
Well, it makes me
hurt
scared
me
of bikers.
for, like, a long time. Like,
Oh.
they were killing people that they shouldn't have killed, and, yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
Well, Ryan Hurst, who played Opie, was my favorite character on the show, and they killed him off. And it took me 3 days to get over it. Literally. And I was like, the whole time, I'm like, why are you so upset? It's a TV show. But I couldn't stop being upset.
That show made me hate Katie Seagal. Hate. Like, hate.
You know Katie Seagal?
Yeah.
You hate Katie Seagal?
No, I like her.
Watch
You just got this-
Sensei and agree. You won't like her anymore. Just because of what she does in it.
She's a very bad person in that show.
Bad person.
Yeah.
She's been in some of the scary movies I've watched, so.
What movies?
I don't know. Yeah, I know who she is, though.
Married with Children mom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But you don't know what movie
I
that she was
can't.
in.
I started watching it, and it was like, this is dumb, so I stopped watching it.
Oh, yeah. That's like every night I go into the fucking living room and Bobby's watching something that's just dumb as shit. What the fuck did you watch the other day where there was like, they overdubbed everything? It was like a Russian movie or some shit like that.
I think it was a German movie, but it was based on real happenings of a town that got flooded. And yeah, it was a very bad dub. So like they put American voices over the.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
But I had to finish it. It was like 6 episodes series, and I had to see how it ended.
Okay.
No, it was fucking terrible.
You think that about everything I watch. So.
Well, you were watching.
We did watch Avatar, the whole season of Avatar, on Saturday with my son, and it was actually very good because we watched Avatar, the cartoon with the kids when they were younger.
Not Avatar, the little blue guys. This is
The
Avatar,
last-
the Last Airbender.
Sorry, yeah.
Make sure you got the right one. Everybody got confused.
Yes, I'm sorry. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
What? Now, let's face it. Did you enjoy the show, or did you enjoy playing with your granddaughter the whole entire time we were there? Now, remember, there was 8 episodes, and they were an hour long, and we binged it all on a Saturday.
Oh, my.
Oh, I enjoyed holding Sophia and playing with Sophia, but the show was really good.
Okay.
I really, really, really liked it. So, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was involved. So I got Sophia here. We're talking. I'd be looking over. She'd be like, Grandpa, I'm right here. Right here. He's right here. She's pretty adorable.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to argue with you. He's a baby. All babies are adorable.
Well, I do want to say Shanna and Allie are in the studio with us hanging out. They're not micing. They're just hanging out. So I just want to let everybody know that if you hear something in the background.
It's not ghosts. Yet.
Wait, you didn't bring some with you, did you? Maybe. J-Dub is already completely convinced this place is haunted. She kicked off a box and then be like, I didn't kick that box off.
Well, yeah, I was over here with my feet rocking away, and it was over there, and it fell off, and it wasn't me.
But anyways, welcome, guys, to the studio. I'm glad you could make it, hang out.
Yes, so we have a live audience.
We do.
For tonight's show.
So I'll actually have 2 separate directions where shit can come flying at me from people throwing things at me. All right, Rocker Chick, what do you got for me?
All right. So this one, it might take a little bit for you to think of, but can you tell me your favorite quote?
Impractical Jokers, up your ass and to the left.
Fuck around and find out.
Dang, you guys are just...
What's yours?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, what's yours?
So in my office at work, you will not believe how many quotes I have hanging up on my wall. I have them everywhere because it's a very stressful job. So I turn around and I read them.
Yeah.
They have a name for that. They're called affirmations.
Okay. Well, some of them are silly.
That's okay. They make you smile. Right?
True. Yeah, it is true.
They don't make you smile?
No,
you looked
no,
at me
they
like,
do.
Fuck you. They don't make me smile.
The one that says, if you're having a bad day, think of a T-Rex making a bed, and it has a picture of the T-Rex and his little arms trying to make the bed. That one makes me laugh. So mine is, someone out there is holding their breath, waiting for you to fall. Make sure they suffocate.
Yes. That's a good one.
Oh, I had to think about that a second. Fuck.
There's
okay.
You have those people. You have
Yep.
those people that just want you to fail. And
We have one.
We have a big one.
but I love that one. So
That's a good
my
one.
favorite ones.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
Wait, do you guys have a favorite quote back here? Favorite one-liner?
If you don't know what you're doing, it's best to do it quickly.
Oh.
That's a good one, too.
If you don't know what you're doing, it's best to do it quickly.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do.
That would explain a lot of my activities throughout the last couple of years.
There's one that has a dog and it says, "Today I'm going to catch the tail."
All right. See, I live my life 15 seconds at a time. What is that? Can't even think of the quote now. Fucking forget it. I'm going to edit that out. All right. Well, before we dive into what we're going to get to today, I do want to have a disclaimer.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. What did you do this
Oh,
time?
What
man.
did I do this time?
Knack, knack, knack. Knack, 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 knack,
knack.
knack, knack, knack. Knack, knack.
The girl tried to tell you how.
Yeah. I don't know which girl it was, but knack, knack. No-knack.
Listen, this is a comment we got on Facebook.
You're the man, Jeremy.
And it reads, Michigander here. I just found your podcast and was excited to find one on Mackinac Island. But cringed every time you pronounced it Mackinac. Pronouncing it Mackinac to be corrected. Wait, how fuck? Now I can't even read.
Start over.
So worked up. I was so excited to find one on Mackinac Island, but cringed when I heard the woman who was correctly pronouncing it Mackinac be corrected by the man who was incorrectly saying Mackinac. Even trusting Google over her knowledge of the place. Would love an update added with the correct pronunciation. Apologies if it's already there and I missed it. Okay, so here's the deal. I am apologizing on the pod.
Everybody listen. Everybody, this is going to be recorded. Everybody, this is going to be, we're going to be able to go back on this.
You just snorted on the pod. You got one more for me in there? Come on.
I'm going to pee my pants.
So while you guys are calming down, I have to tell you the funniest thing.
Oh my god!
Let's not talk about this. The night before he got this email,
yeah.
I am like, ooh, there's a new Expedition X. And it was on Mackinac Island. And he comes in. I'm like, Jeremy, you want to watch this? And he comes in, and Josh Gates starts it out. And he goes, we're going to Mackinac Island. He goes, Josh, you're saying it wrong. It's not. And he argued the whole damn time. Even the people that were on the island were calling it Mackinac Island. And he was like, they're not saying it right. So, yeah, as soon as I read that morning, oh, my God. I just wanted to text him and be like,
I told you so.
Told you so.
All right, continue with your apology.
I might be done apologizing now.
No, you better do it. You have a fan that...
In my defense, it is not spelled with a W. In my defense, the little app that pronounces things, we heard it on that episode. In my defense.
Do you believe everything you listen to on the internet?
Fuck yeah. We're on the internet. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
In my defense, Mackinac City and Mackinac Bridge are all both spelled with W's. So when I read this, obviously, probably now against my better judgment at the time, I went with Mackinac because that's how it's spelled.
Excuses.
I'm not making excuses. Well, I'm just telling you the reasoning why I went in this direction. Mackinac is the way it's pronounced. And why is that? It is because of the area's rich history with the Native Americans, the French, and the British. The area is named, and I'm not even gonna fucking pronounce it because I'll get another fucking thing saying I pronounced it wrong. But I think it's called Mackinac. See, I fucked it all up. But that's what the Native Americans called it. And when the French built the fort here in 1715, they recorded the name with a C at the end as the French word for awe. Oh. So it's the fucking French's fault that our podcast is all fucked up.
No, it was just your part.
I apologized.
I know.
I apologize.
Good job. Good job. That was the first one you've ever done.
It is Mackinac Island, and from this point, it'll never be. I'm just gonna say it now from now on, Mackinac, just to be like, you know what? No, I'm just kidding. It is Mackinac Island. I apologize. What I do not apologize for, and what got me worked up about this, is the.
Just leave it.
I don't want to just leave it.
Just leave it.
I heard the woman.
The girl.
Corrected. No, it says the woman because I actually copied and pasted it onto my notes here. So I heard the woman corrected by the man.
Yeah.
Listen. This is a 50-50 deal. I don't sit around and try to manipulate the rocker chick into thinking everything I do. You know what I'm saying? I just was a little worked up about it because it should have said, I heard the rocker chick was correct and Golden Jay was wrong.
No, they were right. The woman is always right, and the man is
That's
always
not even
wrong.
what I'm getting at.
Yes, you are.
No,
I
it's
can read
not.
between
No,
the lines.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I just don't want to be like I'm manipulating her to you are doing my will. That's not what I'm getting at. That's what worked me up mostly. Is like this person never has listened to our pod, doesn't know who we are, doesn't know the dynamic or whatever. It wasn't that I was trying to like, you listen to me, I'm the man, you will do that. That's not what I was saying.
All right. Okay. It's all right.
Hold on. I'm settled down now.
Breathe.
All right. Are you ready today to get into our story about Arkansas?
Let me help you out there.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Arkansas?
We're going to Arkansas.
Are you sure
today.
it's not Arkansas?
I think it might be Arkansas. There's no W in there.
Arkansas?
No C. There's no C. Okay. We need to
Arcanac?
stop. Whoop.
It's Arcanac.
Arkansas. I'm sorry.
All right.
Who's going first with the 3 stories?
Who wants to
from
go
Arkansas?
first?
Not it.
I'll go first.
Mine's kind of long, so I don't know how we're doing this, but
I thought J-Dub had a whole thing worked out. Fuck it. I'll go first. It's okay. Mine is short and mine sucks. So
Oh well.
I don't know if it sucks, but
How are you gonna win if you're sucks?
I'm not gonna win.
Supposed to be the scariest story.
There was never ever going to be a Golden Jay win in this
whatever.
scenario.
You win.
All right,
You're
let's
married
hear
to
it. We'll
me.
be the judge of that.
Listen, this is for Mason because Mason. Oh shit! No, I want to say one more thing about Mason before we go.
Oh,
Can I say one more thing about Mason?
sure.
Well, somebody's
Only
gonna
if
be
it's good.
somebody's gonna be pissed off about all our banter anyway. So
Fuck
do it.
We're not.
We are half an hour into the show.
It's all good.
You can hit play now. Skip it.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot to bring this up. Mason actually shouted us out today. And, oh shit, he actually replied to the last one too. So listen, Mason hit it up after listening to today's episode. Today's episode was, what was today's episode?
Wasn't it Brad?
Yeah.
It was Brad. Yeah, it was Brad.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, but apparently he wasn't listening to that because he said I need a methed out witch poster, which goes back to Clinton Road with is that right? The meth the girl that was on that was in the other side. This is why
I don't know what he's talking about. Oh my gosh.
I'm lost.
Cool.
Well, we were talking about in the other side. We were talking about the witch who got burnt and was on meth that they took to the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That was in Clinton Road, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Okay. And we were talking about it on the other side. Did you guys listen to the other side?
Sure.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hey, say woo.
Listen to the other side back here? Yep, there you
Somebody
go.
in the room did, yes.
There's some really good content on the other side. You should
There's
listen.
too much banter. I can't handle
It's
it.
the whole fucking thing is banter.
Well, I listened to something. It was. When was
We
that?
listened to some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways,
will
me and
then.
Logan were talking about they made a comment about a methed out witch, and Mason said he needed a methed out witch poster. And I said, holy shit, what don't we all? I mean, that would be a centerpiece in your living room. And then he comes back he goes, nah, maybe a J-dub on a celestial stag like Lady Godiva.
Yes, celestial stag.
He said it would sell like hotcakes.
He's so funny. I love him.
He's a lot of fun. All right, shout out Mason. So this story is because Mason said we should pick a name from a hat, which we did. I think in our last episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so yeah, we picked Arkansas or Arkansas, whatever you want to call it, however you pronounce it. And I'm going to take you to the Clayton House, located at 515 North 6th Street in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
All right.
All right, you want a little history on the place?
Sure.
All right, here we go. The Clayton House in Fort Smith changed owners. Let me start again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go.
It seems as though historic Southern Gothic homes and ghostly hauntings go hand in hand. The Clayton House in Fort Smith is no different. Through the few ownership changes, a civil war, and a murder, it is unsurprisingly that so much paranormal activity has occurred here. Built in 1852 by Mr. Sutton, and I have no fucking idea who Mr. Sutton is because it never come up anywhere else. This antebellum home was then abandoned during the Civil War before transforming into a Union Army hospital. Several years later, William Henry Harrison Clayton purchased the house and renovated it, doubling it in size and transforming the style into a Victorian Gothic. Mr. Clayton and his wife, Florence, along with their 7 children, lived in the home from 1882 to 1887.
Not too long.
Not really. Not in the grand scheme of it.
Yeah, after he put all that work into it.
Well, Mr. Clayton was appointed the direct attorney of the United States for the West District of Arkansas by President Ulysses S. Grant in 1874. His twin brother, John Clayton, a U.S. Senator, was mysteriously assassinated in 1873. Some believe his ghost is one that haunts the Clayton house.
That sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar?
The house now, all those names.
It's a lot of names. I did a little digging, and I did find that it's not quite as mysterious as you might think, but it says that John Clayton was murdered while investigating voter fraud in Conway County, Arkansas, after a box of ballots was stolen by an armed gang. And I found this, and this was fucking cool as shit, because I'm like digging around, trying to find some of these little tidbits. And at this website, and I'm gonna tell you, it is uafislibrary.com. It's all compressed into one word. It was really cool because whoever did this, and they did it in like 2009, they compressed it like it was from the 1880s into this old newspaper. And they had all the pictures of the family and all these different stories. And then it had like ads from shit from back in the day. It was just a really cool piece to look at and kind of blow through. But that's where I found out that John was killed because of looking into a voter fraud. See, even back in the 1800s, there was voter
Government
fraud.
conspiracies.
Next on Bobby's Conspiracy Theory podcast. People have described one ghostly apparition as a tall man who was dressed all in black. He wears a hat and walks angrily around. Some believe this to be Powell Clayton, who was William's brother and Arkansas's governor. But it has not been confirmed. Some hear footsteps upstairs when there's no one around. A figure of a woman has appeared in photos of the home, and paranormal investigators have captured the sound of a man yelling aggressively. So they say that Powell was kind of that angry guy, and that's why he was more aggressive, and that's kind of what that boils into. Mm-hmm. But it was really interesting. There was one contractor in there taking pictures, getting some ideas of what they were going to do in the reno. And apparently, while he was just taking these pictures of walls and doorways and shit like that, that fucking woman showed up in his picture.
Oh, wow.
I did not see the picture. I could not find the picture, but it was on the internet, so it had to be.
Yeah.
Another lady who works at the Clayton house has heard the cat. There's a cat that runs around this place.
A dead cat?
It's a ghost cat.
Oh, okay.
It's a ghost cat. Ghost cat, J.
Well, you just said cat, so I didn't know if it was alive or dead.
It just said cat. She has felt the cat rub against her leg, and the cat, of course, plays with the curtains and moves them around, and there's no air vents or anything, so they just assume it's the cat playing with the curtains.
That would be a good place to take one of the cat balls to.
Yeah.
To see if the cat would play with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
good.
Somebody, paranormal investigators in Arkansas, go do that.
Yeah.
Of course, the second floor bedrooms seem to experience the most activity. Staff and visitors have reported hearing footsteps, boots stomping, and doors slamming, along with seeing apparitions. Music and singing have also been heard throughout the house. Employees of the house will avoid a certain room on the second floor. They didn't specify which one, due to the loud, angry stomping and slamming of doors inside there. Another spirit seen around the Clayton property is described as the woman in the brown dress.
At least it's not white this time.
I know, right? It's the first time we didn't get a white dress. The ghost has a peaceful aura about her and stands quietly still. Maybe this is Mrs. Clayton. They don't know. So, there you go. That's pretty much the Clayton house. It wasn't a ton of information, but
What is the house used for now? Is it somebody lived there? Or, I'm sorry.
it's like a bed and breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is beautiful. I actually Google mapped it. Took my little guy, dropped him right in there. This fucking house is gorgeous. So, if you get a chance, it's at 515 North 6th Street in Fort Smith, Arkansas. You can go drop in and look around. I think it goes around both side streets there, so you can kind of look at the house. But it is gorgeous.
Well, it definitely sounds like it has a lot of activity.
I'm telling you. So crazy stuff. But yeah, that's the Clayton house in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Nice.
Not bad.
Good job.
The fucking cat would drive me crazy, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. All right. Well,
Ready?
are you going next?
Sure, I'll do it.
J-Dub's
Okay, I
going
get
next.
last.
You've got the longest one, so we'll let you go
We'll
last.
see
Yeah.
how long it is. I typed big.
All right, so I did the 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa. The Victorian 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, hosts a varied. A varied?
What's a variety?
A varied.
Oh, you made a new
wide-
word.
A new word. Hosts a wide variety of spirits. It is said that after the skeleton frame of the hotel had been constructed in the 1800s, that one of the Irish stonemasons plummeted to his death in what is now room 218. This room proves to be the most spiritually active room in the hotel and has attracted television crews for decades because of the quantity and quality of the ghost sightings reported. Throughout the history of the Victorian Hotel, employees have referred to this entity as Michael, a classified poltergeist due to the nature of the unexplained activity. Guests have witnessed hands coming out of the bathroom mirror, cries of a falling man in the ceiling, the door opening, then slamming shut, unable to be opened again. The intrigue of this activity had drawn guests to specifically request the historic accommodations of room 218 for the chance of experiencing something. In the 1930s, the haunted hotel in Eureka Springs became an experimental cancer hospital. Dr. Norman Baker, claiming to be a licensed physician, examined cancer patients in the hotel's basement while charging unsuspecting families their life savings. Several apparitions from the hospital visit the hotel today. Dr. Baker has been seen in the hotel lobby. He is described as a man in a purple suit and white linen suit matching photographs of the infamous entrepreneur. A nurse pushing a gurney residing in Dr. Baker's old morgue area is known to squeak and rattle down the halls of the hotel. A hotel maintenance man witnessed all the dryers and washers mysteriously turn on in the middle of the night. The laundry room is located next to Dr. Baker's old morgue, which still contains his autopsy table and walk-in freezer to this day.
Yeah.
Housekeepers report meeting Theodora in room 419. She introduces herself as a cancer patient of Dr. Baker's and vanishes after courtesies are verbally exchanged. Steve Garrison, a cook at the hotel, swears he doesn't drink on the job.
Yeah, I swear that too.
Yeah, me too. In fact, he doesn't drink, period. However, Garrison may have been tempted by two strange encounters in the kitchen of the haunted hotel's crystal dining room. One morning, while slicing and dicing vegetables, he looked up and saw a little boy with pop bottle glasses dressed in old-fashioned clothing and knickers skipping around the kitchen. Another morning, Garrison flipped on the lights to begin the day's preparations when some or all of the pots and pans came flying off their hooks. Scary. The Crescent Hotel has so many ghostly tales to tell that tours of this historic place in the Ozarks are held throughout the year. The 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa offers exciting ghost tours that have often produced some very spectacular tales. The guides themselves have many countless paranormal stories from their time at the hotel. Two of them?
Just two.
Hotel 2.
Oh, okay.
2 TOO.
Also,
yeah. One such guide revealed that she had met a couple that was staying on the first floor near the governor's suite. The couple subsequently told the guide that on their second night in the building, they had slept with just a sheet covering the two of them. The husband then awoke in a deep sweat, realizing that someone or something had tucked them in with a comforter.
That would scare the shit out of me.
Wake up all sweaty.
you wake up and you got a whole comforter on you. That's like waking up and the door is locked or some shit, weird shit like that.
Right? Apparently, they had been tucked in on 3 more times that night. And another guide recounted an incident where 2 guests checked into room 221 one early spring afternoon. Upon leaving the elevator for the second floor, they immediately encountered a man wearing an all-black Victorian-style outfit. With a smile, he asked the guests as to whether or not they required help finding their guest room. Believing the person to be a hotel employee, they agreed. The man, remember, in the Victorian attire, then led them to room 221, unlocking the door and pushing it open. As the couple entered, the man stayed outside the door smiling and tilted his head from side to side. That would be creepy.
Oh, no, there's a visual.
One of the 2 realized they had not tipped the man, and when they spun around with some cash, he had seemingly disappeared. Perplexed, the 2 guests just relaxed in their guest room for the rest of the day. When they tried to re-enter the room 221 later that evening, the door would not budge. The couple then descended down to the front desk where they asked what was wrong with the key. The staff member stated that they had somehow received the key to 321. The 2 described the man who had originally let them into 221, and the staff member reported that no such person presently worked at the hotel. Presently. Well, duh. Why would he wear an old black Victorian outfit?
Maybe he was grandfathered into that one and they just...
Well, and sometimes places like in the old places, they have those costumes.
Right.
Like old-timey. Okay. In the hotel's crystal dining room, many employees have encountered playful spirits in Victorian dress. One holiday season, while the dining room was closed, the grand Christmas tree and packages underneath moved from one end of the room to the other. The next morning, employees found the tree and packages moved with chairs circling and facing the newly placed holiday symbol. Another time, employees returned in the morning to find the dining room in perfect order except for menus scattered throughout the room. Yet another time, a waitress looked into the huge mirror between the doors from the dining room to the kitchen and saw a man and a woman in Victorian garb facing each other as in a wedding. The groom turned and made eye contact with the waitress, and then the couple faded away. The waitress, Ween, quit her position shortly after the incident. Another commonly reported paranormal activity is a man in Victorian clothing sitting at a table near the window saying, "I saw the most beautiful woman here last night, and I'm just waiting for her to return." Many have recounted seeing apparitions in Victorian ball attire dancing around the room during the wee early hours of the morning while the room was closed and dark. The end. That was better than yours.
Oh, are we voting now? I don't even have to go.
No, you gotta go.
I gotta go.
Yours was definitely more animated than
You
mine.
started out very animated, and then you tapered off.
You're
did.
both very animated. I'm just.
What do
gonna
you
be
got?
Scary.
You're just gonna be scary.
Yeah.
All right.
We're just.
You're gonna talk to us in that fucking
Celestial state.
I don't know. We'll see.
read me the phone book.
You gotta
Just
stop.
read me the phone book.
Stop making me laugh. I'm gonna pee my pants for real.
Okay.
You can make her snort again.
Nope.
I can't be scary if I'm laughing. It's not gonna work.
Sorry. It's just not gonna.
It's not gonna work. All right. It's my turn.
It's your turn.
All right. Here we go. I want some scary music behind this. I think that would help out.
You think?
Yeah, because I really want to win.
You can't sway the vote this way.
Come on. Come on.
Just can't happen. We put like circus music behind Jen's.
All right. Some might say that Highway 365 off of I-530 in Arkansas is a bit unlucky, unless you are a ghost hunter or someone looking for a paranormal experience. Imagine a 2-lane winding road with the branches from the lush Arkansas woods reaching overhead, forming what looks like a tunnel that could lead somewhere otherworldly. People that have frequented Woodson have memories of driving down the road as teenagers, scaring themselves with just the creepiness of the road itself. Winning? Okay.
What?
I said, am I winning?
I'm thinking about what it's like to drive down some of those old roads like that.
See, I'm trying to paint a picture.
Yeah, you're
Paint a
drawing.
picture. Yeah.
You're Bob Ross in this motherfucker right up. Just little
drawing
happy
in.
trees.
Yep. They're not happy. From mysterious, unexplainable lights to ghostly apparitions, this section of the highway has been a staple in the local lore for many years.
Oh.
Reports of a girl who runs out in front of your car, causing you to hit her. But when you get out to look for the injured body, it is nowhere to be found.
Son of a bitch.
And just my perspective, that might be my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, literally heart pounding out of your chest thinking you hit somebody and then to get out and not find them,
Yeah.
that would just, anyways. Some people have claimed that if you stop in the middle of the highway at night, turn off your headlights, and honk 3 times, you may summon a ghostly motorcycle that will drive right through your car.
Well, that's new.
It's new, isn't it?
I mean, the honking thing, we've heard about that in a couple different other places, but a motorcycle coming out at you?
Yeah, and driving through your car.
Steal your cigarettes out this thing.
This one kind of hits home a little bit too. I mean, it wasn't a hitchhiker, but anyways. Reports of picking up a male hitchhiker that speaks only of the second coming and then disappears. I think we had a visitor at one point that we hadn't seen in years, and they kind of spoke of that. And yeah, I thought that was
Okay.
yeah.
That's a good story, too.
One local woman had 3 different experiences on Highway 365.
You say 3?
3.
I think after 2, I quit going back.
As a child, her mother took some of the kids to check out the supposed lights. She remembers watching out the window as they drove down the road. It was dark, no lights anywhere. Then a basketball-sized ball of light appeared. It flew over the car, stopped at the window where it was inches from her face. Her mom sped down the highway. The light followed until they turned off the road.
Wait, her mom intentionally took her down to see those lights?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
Yes.
thank you.
What do you mean, no thank you? They don't sound malicious.
Aliens.
Oh, all right. Aliens.
Later-
Sorry, wasn't thinking aliens.
Of course you won't. Weren't.
Later in her life, using the road as a shortcut, she was in the passenger seat, just looking out the window. She saw something white following the car. The driver stopped. The white she saw turned into a solid woman that stepped out in the middle of the road in front of the car. The person driving was so scared, he turned the car around and drove away.
Vroom.
It was that woman. If he wouldn't have stopped, he probably would have hit her.
Yeah, you would have hit her.
Just a thought.
Got nothing.
Same situation. Dark.
Say what?
Did I say it wrong? Okay.
Situation.
Has that got a W in it?
Okay. Same situation. Dark. No cars on the road. She was in the passenger seat. They were going very slow due to how dark it was. She saw something in the trees that she's just described as being not human. It was the exact color of the trees with orange eyes.
Mothman.
So now we get into the main lore of this road. Beware of picking up a young girl hitchhiking on Highway 365. Let me tell you a few of the tales told throughout the years. In 1973, a man picked up a girl on a bridge near Wrightsville. She was covered in bruises and cuts. She told the man she had been in a car accident and would like to go home. When they arrived at the house she claimed was hers, she disappeared from the car. He knocked on the door and found a father whose daughter had died on the bridge the month before.
Oh, wow.
That would suck. Yeah.
In the late 1970s, a driving the highway in a severe storm saw a girl hitchhiking and stopped to give her a ride.
Hitch what?
Hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking.
I'm trying to take after you and not pronouncing things right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, so-
You're doing a damn fine job.
He drove for about 10 miles. They came to a gas station where she asked to be let out and told him that she would call her parents to come pick her up. He said he noticed 2 to 3 people inside the station when he came to a stop. The young girl got out and thanked him for the ride, and he went on his way. After a couple miles, the storm started getting worse, so he turned around and headed back to the station. He did not see the girl anywhere, so he went inside to ask if she was able to get a ride home. They looked at him strangely. After a few moments of silence, the older of the men said, "Sir, I'm not sure what you were talking about, but about 15 minutes ago, you pulled up and stopped right in front of the door. We thought you were going to come inside, but you sat in your car, and it seemed like you were talking to someone.
Ooh.
You sat there for a little while, then drove off. But, sir, you were the only one in the car."
Oh, he could see her, but they couldn't. Ew.
And last but not least, the creepiest of all stories, at least I think, has a man picking up the girl near a bridge in the rain. Because the girl was soaked, he offered her his jacket. When they arrived at the house where the girl said she lived, she disappeared, taking his coat with her. After his conversation with the girl's mother, the man visited the girl's grave, where he found his coat draped across the headstone.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, I win!
Yeah, I believe you did.
Son of a bitch, that one might have just given me a little bit of chill on that one.
Yeah, you won that one.
People still have to vote. I'm sorry. I might have got a little carried away.
My vote is for Rocker Chick.
I'll vote for Rocker Chick. All right, send us your votes at the United States Paranormal at gmail.com.
I
Which
tell
did
you,
like of the
roads are
three?
scary.
Yeah, they are.
You've been covering a lot of roads lately.
I don't know.
So listen.
Cemeteries, roads.
I was excited you picked a road, though, because you do really, really good job with how creepy you make roads.
See, I thought maybe I'm wiping off the fucking goosebumps. Hold on. I really thought that he was going to go back. The guy was going to go back to the diner, and the diner was abandoned.
Oh, that would have been even worse.
I know.
Yeah.
The coat was draped on her gravestone.
Ew.
There were a ton of stories about people picking up the girl, and some of them were that she had left her coat in the car, so they took it up to the house, and the parents were like, no, that's, broke down, and it's like, that's her daughter's coat, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew we wanted to keep it a little shorter, so I didn't put them all in there. So
That was good. They were all good.
they were all good. I really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. We need to do this more often, where we compete.
I don't disagree with you. This was fun. When I was originally went in to do research to try to pick something, the first thing that comes up on the list for the most haunted places in Arkansas are Crescent Hotel. And I'm like, that's got J-Dub written all over.
I love hotels.
And I saw a couple different roads, not even this road.
Yeah,
there was a
there's
couple other ones, and I was like, oh, I think I know where the Rocker Chick's going. So that's why I picked something really obscure, something that was kind of far down the list or whatever, because I kind of had an idea where you guys were going, but
I didn't think yours was obscure.
no, it's obscure,
It's a
but
good
it's still got a lot of really cool stuff in it. So
Yours was different. Yours was a house. Mine was a hotel, and hers was a road. So it was all different.
it's all different.
That's
I
right.
know that's what I was aiming for. So
Good job.
I think we can do this again.
All right, so you guys send your vote in over there.
That is the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.
We're going to have our first vote here in 30 seconds.
Yep. There you go. Any minute now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
We haven't even put it out yet. How did we get a vote?
No, I liked it. That was fun. I liked being able to do that. That was pretty cool. So Mason, it was a great idea.
Good job.
We will
Yes.
do this again in a couple months. We'll do it. We were actually, me and the Rocker Chick were talking about our schedule coming up, and we got the Boozy
Brothers.
Bros coming in, and of course we are Paranormals coming in after that. So yeah, we have a lot of things coming up that we're really excited about, and we're going to stay really busy. Plus, don't forget the Patreon will launch April 1st. I'm going to get it a little more buttoned down, and then I'll announce what each thing is. But I kind of talked about it a little bit along the way. So
It's exciting.
it is exciting.
There's lots of good stuff on there.
There is a lot of good stuff on there. We got the reaction videos. We got the trivia.
And they actually get to see us instead of just listening to us. They get to see us doing
Absolutely.
that stuff.
Absolutely.
Do some behind the scenes videos.
You want to do some behind the scenes videos?
They see me doing stupid stuff. Rocker Chick's over here like, vroom.
You guys both just sway in the wind when you're
She's rocking too, so don't even say anything.
Something we do. Just something we
She's
do.
vrooming, she's rocking, just like we are.
All right. Well, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm just saying sometimes watching you guys gets me a little seasick. It's like, where the
Take
fuck
some
is,
Dramamine.
Where
Get
the
over
fuck is J-Dub going?
I'm right in front of you, and I just go front and back.
No,
not like I'm over here.
there was one
Over
video
here.
I was watching or working on the other day where you were just back and forth. I think it was it might have been the Brad Ferris interview. Trying to remember. Yeah, you're going now. Look at you. We're all gonna get seasick. We need some of those. What is that? Dramamine, whatever that is. But yeah, that gets launched April 1st. We're super excited. Hopefully, you guys are too.
I am super excited about you getting the new para feet
Oh God,
Yeah.
design out.
the new pair of feet.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I've been working on the pair of feet design for a T-shirt on the merch store, UnitedStatesParanormal.com. J-Dub, is it a winner?
What?
Is it a winner?
Is what a winner?
Is the design a winner?
Fuck yeah, it is. Fucking A. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
And that is PARA.
PARA dash feet. I'm just saying.
People love feet.
People love feet. I don't even know how to tell you, but they love feet.
It could be special edition,
What?
like limited edition type thing.
We could do that. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, we can leave it up, or we can do it as a special edition. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Put it up and see how it does.
Okay, we will do that. If it does well, we'll leave it up.
I'm going to buy one.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Just one?
Maybe can you get it in sweatshirt?
I'm working on getting one of every shirt, so I will probably get one.
Okay.
I wouldn't get one of myself on a celestial stag or anything, but
We don't have one of you on a celestial stag.
I mean, if we had one, I probably wouldn't wear that one. That's
You-
weird.
Why?
Why? Yeah, why?
Because it's not going to be like you. It'll be like a animated drawing of you.
I know, but I would know it was me.
Everybody now knows it's going to be you.
It's gonna be me. All right,
Okay.
continue
All right.
as you were.
I'm bringing this up. I'm trying to bring it up so I can.
We have banter at the end of shows now.
Yeah,
we have banter everywhere, so they can show our guests the
we're chatty Cathy's. We can't handle it.
the
We can't
new
handle it.
the new logo here. Can you see this?
I like it.
Would you buy a T-shirt with the rocker chick's feet on it? Yeah. Because those are actually the rocker chick's feet on there.
Oh gosh.
All right, guys, let's get out of here.
All right.
Yeah, I got pee.
You got to pee?
Yes,
these
I do.
These are things that happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you made me laugh.
Jen
She's
has
been-
to pee a lot.
She drinks lots of water.
I drank a whole bottle on my way here.
It was crazy.
Of water. Just water. This is normal me. This is normal me.
All right. Well, thank you guys for contributing to the Arkansas story.
Shh. Pronounce it right.
Thank you guys for participating in the Arkansas stories.
Yeah,
Thank you,
sure.
Mason, for the idea.
Thank you, Mason.
And
you.
maybe we might be heading out to visit Mason this year as the Mothman Festival. He sent
Yeah.
us a thing to come out that direction. What, in September, I think.
Cool.
So might have to make a long weekend out of that.
Same.
That'll just piss him off at work if both of us are gone.
I don't care. I do what I want.
I know. I've heard.
I rob the company. It's all right.
Leave that comment to later. All right, guys. We're out of here. Remember, keep it spooky. We'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal. Check us out at theunitedstatesofparanormal.com or at any other of our social media pages. At Twitter at TOSOPPOD, at Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, or Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, or YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795.
Please check out our other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network. The Call Guys, Golden Image Podcast, Indiana Chiefs Fans, The Golden 80s, Murd Nerds, and A Quart of Books and Booze.
And if you have a location you would like us to check into or a creepy story that you would love to tell us, please email us at theunitedstatesofparanormal@gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen.